Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today we're going to be making things from I want to call it the fan concept. It's not truly a fan, but I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing we're going to do is, you can take any paper. It can be regular copy paper, printer paperweight, or you can use cardstock, doesn't matter. I'm just going to use this Digikit page because I have one here, and this is lightweight cardstock in 110 pound, but it doesn't have to be that because regular paper will work as well. Let me just cut this right here. Okay, so there's some different designs on this paper. What I'm going to do is just cut out one of the designs, and then we'll just use this to do it. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe cut this into 3. I think 3 would be good. There we go. And, oh, I had to go right through a big flower, but oh well, sometimes that's just life, right? Sometimes you do. Okay, let me cut the white edge off. Okay. All right. Got some little white edges here we'll remove. So I hope you're having a good day, just playing with the papers, having fun. And there's a lot of different ways to do this, but this is a very simple way to do it. So these aren't even the exact same size because I don't measure. So basically what I'm going to do is make some things that look like chubby long petals out of these. I've got the 3 of them together. I'm using the thinnest one as the guide because I want them all to be somewhat similar length, and that they don't have to be, but today they will be in this particular example. Okay, so I'm going to come down and narrow this. So basically I've got 3 propellers or 3 flower petals, whatever you like to call them. And I think I'm going to get some Distress Oxide Vintage Photo and ink them up a little bit on the edges like we do. And I have to remember to keep my mouth right here because I don't have my regular mic on. I just have my phone mic on, which I think gives pretty good sound. But if I walk away, chastise me. Pam, come back. What are you doing? We can't hear you. Okay, I'm here. We don't need a lot of things for this. Really, any pictures. You can use pictures from books, pictures that you draw. Just cut them up and scrapbook paper. Very simple concept. But with this simple concept, we're going to do a few different things. So hang on to your horses. Okay, so the first extremely simple concept is we're going to create what looks like a flower pocket on the edge. Okay, so you could glue all these together, but I think can't find my big stapler. I am going to staple them in place. Okay. There you go. There's a flower. Now, if you had more petals, you could even fill it in even more, but this is a very basic one first, just so you get the concept. Okay. So now I'm going to glue that down here in an L shape. Oh, let me get the other glue. I'm going to use Fabrifix clear silicone glue. Fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. Not sponsored, just like the glue. All right, here we go. All right. And now I will glue this down. There we go. So now what, in essence, I can do is I can slip like something maybe in the back. I could use different things. I'm just using it as an example. Something here, and then something here. So you get the concept that they almost work like fingers. Okay, so you can hold multiple things in a fan style design, but you can also accommodate many different things in here. Don't glue this one down because you want to be able to tuck in here and tuck in here. So there's the back pocket, 1, 2, 3 pockets. And let's take that same concept, which is very easy, and we'll find another page that needs a little something. Like how about this page? We do the same concept. Okay, let's see if we can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a little different this time. I'm going to cut this way and make 2 of these, and then I'm going to make shorter, stubbier ones. Okay. And let me see. Alright, and I could use these to measure the next ones because I've just figured that out. That would make it a lot easier. And then there's another one. Gonna get a bunch here, which is good for this next little idea. Very simple concept. Any beginner junk journaler can do this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut the petal shape again. These might be a little chubbier. Okay. You know, things move and change in their shape as we create things. It happens. Oop. Okay. Okay. All right, so now I have these little lovelies. And how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is perfect for my next trick. Okay, so I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm going to do maybe a design like this. Almost like a fleur-de-lis sort of almost thing. Tulipy, lotus. Work with me here. All right. Okay, and then whoop. Now that's how you miss them. All right, so the whole idea was to get them. But I think I was being guided by the great crafting gods because I forgot to ink them. So now this gives me an opportunity to ink them. And I'm going to ink them. Okay, so get those. Got these. 1, 2, 3. Where's my little inker doodad? Here it is. More Distress Oxide. Just to give it that little, you know, that little something. Which is always so cute. The little edging. And even if you have some white spaces, you can just ink right over them and they magically disappear. Which is really cutie cute cute. So sometimes maybe you don't have a lot of things to play with, but maybe you've got some paper that has printed somewhat images. It could even be gift wrap, and you could, if the gift wrap is too thin, you could glue the gift wrap onto an index card and then cut them out that way. That would be an alternative if you don't have cardstock kind of thing. Okay, let's see what. All right, 1 up and over. Okay, I like that. Now the goal is to staple them all together. There's my next trick. I will show you how to staple. Okay, not very good at this. Okay, here we go. All right, I think I got them all that time. So that's 1. So if you can kind of see what this is working into, if I haven't figured it out, I'll show it to you in a second. It's very easy, but it's going to look different and cool. So same concept, done different ways. You can get a lot of mileage out of these ideas. Okay, here we go. Oh, now that's again how you don't do it. I just want to make sure for those of you who missed it the first time, I am now demonstrating how not to do it. Okay. And now we're going to go in again. Okay, so these are 2. This is the middle one because it's flowery. Lots of floweries. Okay. All right, I got them all? No. Why can't I staple today? What's going on? My planets aren't aligned or something. I don't know. This should be a simple task. I'm attempting to show you how easy this is. And there we go. All right, now I see them all. I'm going in with a staple. Oh, come on. All right, now this is just plain funny at this point. Okay, I know I can do this. All right, there. Okay, and we overlap them. See, the whole concept of overlapping is so you get them all. Let's look in the back. Do I have to do it this way? Apparently I have to do it that way, or I can't do it. Okay, so now we have this and we have this. Okay, we're moving right along. Moving right along. And I'm going to put 1 at the top, at the bottom, and that's going to allow me to slip something in between here, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, so the Fabrifix this time will just go along the very bottom edge, the horizontal plane of the bottom edge. Enough on there to give it a good grab, but not so much. You're waiting for 7 days in a year for it to grab. Okay, that's good. Yeah, now that's going to help glue it down. Okay, so Same thing here. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're gonna put that up there. And I think, oh, it's stretching you out a little bit. Let that glue grab for 1 second, and I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some flat buttons, as flat as I could find them, and then I'm going to put them on the staple. And I don't mind the staple showing, but some might not like the staple showing. And in this particular design, I don't think I want the staple showing. So maybe I'm going to do a white up here. It's a little central piece. And maybe this cream one down here. It's a little central piece. There we go. Now you can come along with something fancy. Fanciful. Something that fits. Alright. And you can tuck it in here. And you can even tuck in the different layers, but it gives you another way to adhere some pretty pieces that maybe you don't want to cut up, or you can fold and tuck in there, and that would be a nice little storage place. So the up and down version of a little pocket to hold that. And let's do, are we rolling? Yeah. Okay, we'll do another one. Same concept, but it'll look different. Have I filled this? I think I filled this journal. People are wondering why. If you fill all the journal with stuff, where can people journal? Well, to me, the word journal doesn't necessarily mean journal per se. It just means it's called a junk journal, and it can be anything. So in the grand scheme of anything, I am now finding a page that has been sorely ignored. Oh, look at you all by yourself. Maybe. Oh, maybe here. That's a better page. Okay. So let's take the same concept again. Maybe we'll take this guy. All right. I'm going to take off the white since I'm right here. Just snip it off, snip it off. All right, so let us see this time. Okay, we did a corner and we did the up and the down. And now we can actually do this. This is kind of fun. Corner to corner cut. Marry them together and then do your trimmies together. Now this time we're not going to go with individual leaves. We're just going to go with a scallop design cut. Okay. And you can turn it around the back if you want to see exactly where you're at. All right, so okay. All right. All right. All right, almost there. Doing 2 of these at once, and roundy-roo. And now we have this, which is very easy to do, which also gives you a central place to tuck things, which is kind of fun. Those are some of my favorite tucks. I really think they're pretty, but sometimes just taking a similar concept and seeing what you can do with it, petally-ish, and you just sort of keep going and just make little goofy things with the same concept, and you'll be surprised how many different things you can make. All right. So as somebody goes through here, they're going to say, oh, I saw something that was similar to that, but it's not exactly that. I know that's what they're going to be saying. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's very good. These come together very quickly. All right, like that. So we're going to do the L-shaped glue, L-shaped glue. And with the Fabrifix, very easy to do. And it's kind of like a handy way to do this through your journals. Make a bunch of these first and then just go from signature to signature and place one. And that way you're not overdoing or underdoing any particular concept, but you're giving your book a lot of potential places to tuck things and some variety at the same time. And you're using up your stuff, which is even better. Okay. Now those I should probably wait to glue. Okay. Okay, so just some examples of what we can tuck into these little lovelies. So that should be pretty dry. Here, this should fit. It's a personal success program. I have no idea what that means, but amount due is $2.30 on November 5th. These Scantron computer cards from back in the day, they're fun to collect. And they can look kind of cool tucked in here. So that's kind of a fun thing somebody can find. Let's see if we can find those other ones. Here's one. Now this one, I guess it has to have a long something. That's kind of a long something. This is a beautiful old postcard from 1973. Looks like a different language. Does anybody recognize that? Looks German, maybe? Not sure. But the old Castle Gandolfo. Yep, Saluti. Oh, maybe it's Italian. Saluti. Or Spanish. It could be like Portuguese or something like that. Brazilian. Or Portuguese. Portuguese and Portugal. Brazil is Portuguese. There, gotta get that straight. I have a Portuguese friend. He reminds me. He's like, Pam, it's Portuguese, not Spanish. Okay. All right. Tuck that low. See, I can go in there. And I can... It's interesting. Here's a deepest sympathy from George Cleland family. I can tuck that high there. You could put something in the middle, but I think I'm just going to leave that as is. So that's the way you can operate that. You can put more things in there if you like. And the other one was... I think it was in the last... So let me know if you see it. We go by. It could happen quickly. What did it look like again? Oh, it was a... I forget. What was it? It was the 3-petal corner thing. That's right. I should be able to find that. Here we go. It'll be in here somewhere. Nope, it's gone. Totally gone. Hiding from me. Okay. Hang on. I will go find it. I will be right back. Hold on. Guess what I found? Just waiting for me. Okay, so I have an Epcot ticket. Somebody saved at one point. Here's one of these index cards. I think they're kind of cool for background imagery. An apothecary label. Tuck that in there. And I've got some of these. These are fun. These, a ghost of a chance. I don't stand a ghost of a chance. These are jukebox labels. Remember the little thing when you sat at a booth in a restaurant in the 50s, 60s? You could roll the jukebox thing. I'm going to tuck some of those in there. And then I have some of these quarter rolls. Just tuck them in random spots, kind of fun. And I've got a little tea card. Marsh Blue Violet with a little description. It's from the series number 3, Red Rose Tea Company. Okay. And I will put you in there with the things. So you can actually fit quite a bit in here. I'll just overstuff this because that's what I do. Here's a label for Point Beer. Yep, that's right. Get your Point Beer here. And I do love to put Kodachromes. Let me look in the light and see what this is. It's like a couple in a living room. Okay, but that's kind of cool because it looks like it's from the 50s or the 60s. Maybe you can see it. I'm not sure. Can you see it? No, not with that. There. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. So it's like a little peek back in time. What was going on? I'm going to put it this way because the writing is that way. There. And loaded. And we are good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me go find Mr. Fluffer. Hold on. There you are. Time for your update. Oh, he's leaving. I know you can't hear me, but I'm coming. We're coming. Here we are. He was in his special place on the couch in the position. All right. Oh, he's moaning. He's like, turn the light out. Okay, got the light out. There we go. Hello, everybody. Sunshine, Cub Pup Reporter. Thank you very much for the cuteness reviews. I totally appreciate it. I'm also very humble. This is my humble face. Humble. Okay, that's very cute. Thank you. So do you have anything to report, Cub Pup Reporter? Well, yes. I would like to report that Mom successfully did not steamroll me in bed last night. That's right. So Sunshine is there amongst the white sheets and the white comforter and all the like white pillows and stuff. And sometimes Mom mistakes Sunshine for a pillow, and she'll like roll over and she like tries to like put her head on Sunshine. But I'm not a pillow. I would just like to say I'm not a pillow. No, I am Sunshine, Cub Pup Reporter, reporting to you from the Paper Outpost. I was used as a pillow last night. I would just like to say it happened once. I wiggled very quickly, and I make a little noise, and it's like, no, I don't sound like that. No, it's more like, well, you'd have to be there, but you're not going to be there. So you just got to trust me on this one. There was a noise Sunshine made. Mother immediately retracted all appendages, and Sunshine was just fine. We all slept peacefully through the night. There were no more incidents, and all is well. I wish you happy, smooth, sleepy time. Take care, everybody. Happy crafting. Mwah. Sunshine out. Okay. Well, okay, that's just fabulous, son. Thank you so much. Well, I got nothing else to add. So, thanks for hanging out. Just a fun little idea I thought I'd show you. And very beginner friendly. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturday, Sunday, 7 a.m. Eastern time. My podcasts come out Tuesday and Thursday, new audio material. And I'm switching to a new podcast situation. Not sure I understand it fully yet, so please bear with me. We'll do our best. And I have an Etsy shop where you're going to find journals and bundles and kits and bundles. And this one is almost done. I'd say it's pretty darn full. I'm just going to go through, and on my own, I'm going to put a few more things in. Any little spots that I missed, but you may have seen me make this along the way. And just keep an eye out for it. She will be going up for sale in my Etsy shop. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's getting very close. And I sell Digikits, which are printable, downloadable images. You saw me use some today. There's over 280, I think, now in the Etsy shop, the Paper Outpost Etsy shop. And you can print those out at home, or I have a print and mail service. If you just buy the print and mail option and then send me the names of the 10 Digikits that you want, I only need the first 2 or 3 words to my Etsy message. I will print those out for you and ship them to you via USPS, priority mail. And I have a merchandise shop, if you like the phrase, create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. You can get that on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zip hoodie, a tote, or a water bottle. And you can find me on social media on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Facebook group. And also, most of all, remember that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.